A coup was in motion, backed by foreign powers, fueled by betrayal. But in just 26 hours, one man crushed it all. This is how Ibrahim Traoré exposed and dismantled a French-backed plot before it could strike. What if your country was hours away from a foreign-backed coup, and one man stopped it before the world even knew? This is the 26-hour mission that changed everything. In just 26 hours, a plot that could have destabilized an entire nation was brought to its knees, exposed, dismantled, and silenced. This isn't the script of a political thriller. It's real. It's raw. And it unfolded under the sharp eyes of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso's youngest and most controversial leader, as he outmaneuvered forces reportedly backed by foreign powers, specifically France. The events began like whispers in the wind. Vague reports of military unease, late-night movements, and unusual communications between known political dissidents. While the public remained unaware, inside the presidential circles, the air was tense. Traoré, already known for his firm anti-imperialist stance, had been tightening his grip on national security, knowing that any slip could be fatal. Not just for him, but for the sovereignty of Burkina Faso. Then, on what seemed like an ordinary evening, intelligence hit his desk. A covert coup operation was in motion. Sources within the military intelligence confirmed that a faction of senior officers, some with prior training in France and questionable financial links, had been planning to overthrow the transitional government. Their goal? To reinstate a regime more favourable to Western influence and French interests, especially in regard to the country's gold resources and geopolitical alignment. The plan was supposed to be flawless. The plotters had counted on swift execution, secrecy, and assumed divisions within Traoré's inner circle. But they miscalculated his resolve, his network, and his timing. In a swift and silent overnight operation, Traoré activated a crisis response unit loyal only to the presidency. Communications were jammed, strategic checkpoints were locked down, and within a matter of hours, a dozen high-ranking officials were placed under surveillance. By hour 10, several key suspects had already been detained. Some were caught off guard in their homes, while others were intercepted en route to what was believed to be a clandestine meeting point. Among the arrested were known collaborators who had maintained suspicious ties with European diplomats and business interests, and whose banking records were quickly pulled for evidence of foreign funding. Traoré then made a calculated public appearance. Calm, composed, but firm, he addressed the nation. Without giving away full details, he confirmed the existence of an attempted destabilization plot. What stunned many was not just the announcement itself, but the sheer speed and precision with which it was handled. There was no panic, no chaos, just results. Behind closed doors, French officials reportedly scrambled to control the diplomatic fallout. While the French government officially denied any involvement, sources from within West African security circles indicated that elements of the plot had been encouraged, if not outright supported, by networks operating with Western interests in mind. The goal was clear. Traoré had become a problem, a leader not willing to bow, a soldier turning into a symbol of resistance across Francophone Africa. International media hesitated at first, but independent journalists began surfacing details. Encrypted messages, untraceable transactions, and suspicious meetings that all pointed toward a coordinated effort to unseat the Burkinabe leader. But in just 26 hours, Traoré not only dismantled the coup, he also sent a chilling message to any future conspirators, whether internal or external. This wasn't just about power. It was about reclaiming national dignity in a region historically plagued by foreign interference. Traoré's swift action didn't just preserve his rule, it strengthened a growing wave of Pan-African consciousness. one where leaders are no longer puppets and where sovereignty is not for sale. In a continent where coups have often succeeded, this time the tables were turned. In just 26 hours, the hunter became the hunted. And Ibrahim Traoré proved once again, he's not just leading a country, he's leading a movement. The plot failed. The message was clear. Traoré isn't just defending power, he's defending Africa's future, and the world is watching.